Do you guys like that little introduction there by Will with the fucking drum roll? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 370, fat for the week of January 26, 2020. Fat! That's how this week's episode is. Into the Breached. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire. This week I'm joined by the man in the Alpha Esports hoodie, Will, aka I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing on this Monday? Back to the regularly scheduled programming, Monday evening.
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Yeah. No, I'm doing all right. The kiddo did not have school today. It was a scheduled day off. Like nobody had school today in the district. And so yeah, it was good. We hung out, played some games. We made friendship bracelets.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so she made me one that says dad on it.
Aw.
Yeah, so I'm rocking that right now. I made her one that says you're a star. It's got stars in it.
Look
shit.
at you.
Dude, it looks awesome. I'm fucking proud of myself. You
should
me?
be. You should be.
Oh, man. All right. Shit. No, it was good. It was a good day. And then, like, I said it in Discord, and I said it to you, like, right before we started recording the show, but I'll say it just for the show as well. But, like, the ITB stuff we're going to talk about soon. This morning, I tell Linnea, like, hey, Daddy needs to do this thing for the show real quick, a.k.a. do the show notes. Don't worry, I'll bring my laptop up. I'll hang out with you. You can do what you want, and I'll just do this real quick. She's like, okay. I get the show notes done, to my knowledge, and okay, quick show, like, short week. You know, we did the show on Wednesday last week, got a short week this week, not a lot to talk about. Got a cool fucking Forbidden CTF game we're going to take a look at later. I'm like, all right, that's it. And I'm like, all right, Linnea, I got to go take a shower real quick. She's like, okay. Go take a shower. As soon as I get out, I go check my laptop again at the table, refresh Twitter, boom. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, now, of course, we have something to talk about.
Yes, we do. Jesus
Christ. Before we get started, though, Diode with the 14-month resub, you get a woo! And Haley with the 10-month resub, you get a woo! Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
all.
The resubs. Welcome back. Hope everyone's having a great fucking night. I know Lumberquack is having a great fucking day based off of what happened yesterday. He's a Birds fan. So everybody boo him in the chat, please. That'd be great. I'm just kidding. Yo, Tyler with a 6-month resub, you get a woo! Thank you so much for the resub. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. All right. There we go. They're the boos. Love that. Actually, you know what, Juan? You can't fucking boo. What the fuck are you talking about? I saw the video you posted on Twitter. What the fuck are you saying? No. You don't get to hide behind this. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't show up to the play date and you're a closeted Eagles fan? What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? This is bullshit. What the fuck? God damn it. So there's that.
Anyway.
Just kidding. We love you, Juan. Will, do you want to know what's on this week's episode of the show?
What do we have this week, Josh?
Into the Breach is shut down due to an incompetent and destructive owner and CEO. And then we have a great past weekend for grassroots competitive Halo. And that's what sucks about we're going to start off with something really cool here, and then we're going to get into some fucking absolute shit. And then we're going to finish things off with some good shit again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a shit sandwich.
Or
it's like an Oreo, except the cream filling is just diarrhea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be putting that as the cream filling of a fucking Oreo. Like, you get a little chocolate cookie, you're like, oh, that's pretty good. And then you get into the literal shit, you're like, oh, it ain't good anymore. And then you get the aftertaste of the chocolate. You're like,
not an image, pretty good. Not an image I wanted in my mind on a Monday evening.
Thanks, Haley. She says this metaphor goes hard. I know, right?
I mean, it does.
Fucking firm-ass metaphor. You know what I mean? Tyler says, we cannot, I repeat, cannot disrespect Oreos like that. That's valid. Haley, exclamation point, poo notes.
Don't know.
Oh my God. Daddy, you need to relax. For those who don't know, Swole Daddy is our resident Bills fan. And let's just say he did not have a good night last night.
No. That was a first down. That was a fucking first down. The catch, too. The catch with a one-handed on the ground
hit the ground first.
Fuck.
You know what's funny, though? I will get to Halo shit in a minute, but, like, what's funny is Daddy, Beth, like, others were in Discord talking about ref this, ref that, when literally as soon as they, like, it was right after or right before they said something, the Chiefs got, like, either back-to-back calls or they had one and then one, like, really closely after that. And I'm like, they weren't
favoring the Chiefs as much as normal.
You don't fucking, oh my God. Okay, we don't need to get into this. Daddy says the craziest he had possession catch of all fucking time. Oh my God. Hey, Daddy, you just got to witness a Des Bryant moment, you know? God. Also, I feel bad though, because like that last ditch effort by Allen.
Oh,
you know,
the tight end. I forget the name already, but yeah, he could have had that.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like it looked like it was so literal split second.
Oh yeah,
you didn't know, like, and Allen kind of just had to throw it up there and pray.
Yeah,
and then he could have had that. That was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the Chiefs dialed up the perfect blitz. You had no idea the corner was coming off the edge there.
Yep.
It looked like man coverage.
Yep. You got to tip the hat to Spagnuolo.
Yeah.
Daddy says I fell off the couch and laid on the ground in disbelief. Oh, it's unfortunate. Sin with the gifted sub to Stumpy. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. You get a woo! Very much appreciated. Can't wait to hear nothing but the Kelseys all week. Hey, I mean, if you're a Chiefs fan, you're fucking sitting on cloud nine right now. If you're an Eagles fan, you're sitting on cloud nine right now.
Yeah. To be fair, I want the Chiefs over the Eagles. That's how much my dislike for the Eagles is.
Yeah, I just don't like their fan base, the Eagles. And if you're an Eagles fan that's just like a genuine good person, you know, like Lumber, we've obviously chatted in person. You're fine, obviously. And then Juan, you're great. You know what I mean? But like the things you see and the things you hear about, they just feel like one of the worst overall fan bases in the league. And again, I have nothing against the players. I said my piece about the coach on Off the Rails, which will be published later this week. But like, I do, like, on the one hand, if Saquon can get this win, right? Like that'd be amazing for him in his career, being like fucking quote unquote stuck on the Giants for so long, gets traded to in division rival, has a career season, could top it off with a Super Bowl win. That'd be great for him, and I would love that for him. But on the other side with the Chiefs, I may be like a fucking idiot or an asshole in this regard, but like I would love to see a three-peat. It'd be history made, and I love that idea. So there's that. All right. It's time to get into some competitive news. The only thing we have here, the 2020 VAT College Halo roadmap has been revealed. This is by College Halo on January 31st. I'm just going to fucking run through this. On January 31st, we have the 1v1 Spartan Showdown. That's taking place. Then we get into February. February 1st, relegation. February 8th, the 4v4 Spartan Showdown. Oh, we have a lot of showdowns in this graphic. Holy shit.
Yes, you do.
Oh, my God. And then on February 15th, numbers are a little difficult to read here, is the last chance qualifier. On February 17th, we have the season start. On February 22nd, we have the 2v2 Spartan Showdown. Jesus Christ. Oh, get ready. They're still coming. On March 8th, we have the 4v4 Spartan Showdown. In April, we have April. What?
Oh, go.
April 5th, we have the FFA Spartan Showdown. And then on the 21st of April, we have playoff. We talking playoffs?
Playoffs?
We're talking playoffs? So what? And then in May 3rd, the All-Star Gauntlet is taking place as well. Dates are subject to change following HCS scheduling updates and host team availabilities, as included in the graphic. You look like you had something to add. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're ready
I'm
for
preparing.
Oh, yeah. All right. So no, I fucking love that. Love how they fucking released that entire roadmap. That looks fucking awesome. Really excited to see what they're able to do. Really excited to see more players make names for themselves. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, obviously you had your Spartan, you had your Last Shot. You know what I mean? But I'm excited to see what other up and coming players we can have in college Halo. It's going to be a good time. So hell yeah. Very much looking forward to it. That's it for the competitive news. That means it's time for Rostermania!
All right, folks. We got one piece of Rostermania that's going to basically be the topic of the show as well.
Basically, yeah.
It's an org leaving Halo. Into the Breach shuts down. And there's many posts on this today.
Leaving everything.
Yes. So from the Into the Breach Twitter, they put out a public statement from Into the Breach. To our incredible fans, supporters, and community, recent events at Into the Breach, ITB, have highlighted significant mismanagement within the organization. Upon further investigation, we discovered that an individual entrusted with all financial and monetary decisions was embezzling funds for personal use. This betrayal has left ITB in an unsustainable position, and with deep regret, we must begin the process of winding down our operations. This is a heartbreaking moment for all of us. ITB was built on the passion of underdogs and the belief that hard work could overcome any odds. But more than anything, it was built on you, our fans. Your support, your chants, and your unwavering belief in us have been our driving force. We are sorry to let you down. We're working with legal and financial advisors to handle this situation transparently and responsibly. Our priority is to support our players, staff, and partners during this difficult transition. To our fans, thank you for being the heart of ITB. This isn't the ending we wanted, but your support has meant everything. While this chapter may be closing, we hope to find a way to honor the legacy we've built together. With love and gratitude, Into the Breach. So yeah, that was the first thing that at least I saw on Twitter today.
Correct.
And then we had a bunch of statements come out following that. We'll start with Wonder Boy. Thanks for the memories. On to the next chapter. Our team intends to stick together with a new home on the horizon.
Shout out to, all the bullshit aside, like shout out to Wonder Boy for that, Fall Out Boy reference.
Yeah.
You know?
And great, they're going to stick together and they're going to look for other opportunities because what they've been able to do is incredible.
Absolutely. And Jimbo, welcome to the show, man. And obviously we feel for you and we feel for everybody else affected by this. And it's not fucking fair, man.
Yeah. SLG literally just arrived home from the event to read this. This is crazy.
What he meant by that is they competed as Into the Breach. They competed at that European Halo LAN over the weekend where they won, where we'll talk about later. But yeah.
Woodham. Oh, Woodham. Owed $9,500 USD from events plus multiple missed salaries. Reply from Blaney, former esports team manager for ITB. Going to keep work with stakeholders to see if anything can be done. I'm assuming it's working with stakeholders to see if anything can be done.
Correct. So it good on Blaney for reaching out. Obviously, I hope the same can be done for everybody involved. And
I would hope it's for everybody
right.
involved.
No offense to Woodham, but just the fact that we only saw the reply. I only saw the reply for that one. But yeah, the fact Woodham alone, right? $9,500 USD.
Mm-hmm.
That can only, that's got to be a fucking breadcrumb. You know what I mean?
Compared to everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let me preface that by saying $9,500 is no fucking, it's not chump change. You know what I mean? I'm just saying for all the money that was stolen.
It's a breadcrumb of what's probably left out there that needs to be paid.
Exactly.
Yes.
I meant no disrespect.
Jimbo stated they've been breached. Owed a lot of money, which I have no idea if I'll ever get. Very much overwhelmed right now, and I think everybody is. Sika, ITB's boss was the most unprofessional guy I've had the chance to meet in esports. I knew that my teammates were waiting for a crazy amount of money for months, but the things I'm seeing on Twitter right now are beyond imagination. Praying for all the people who were wronged by this guy. Mighties, don't exactly know what to say about all this. Obviously wanted to keep things private, but me and the Halo team are still owed money from our prize winnings. There's no bad blood between any of us besides the people that actually stole the money from us. I hope this gets sorted. Just for clarification, nothing bad about ITB, only about Slay the Minotaur. It's crazy this shit is still happening. And lastly here, Chick. That's why you should never trust clowns with your money. I should have listened to myself way more. Let that be a lesson for me, or to me. I'm still waiting for a good sum of money, and I'm far from being the only one. This matter will be settled one way or another.
Jimbo adds in the chat here, he says, you're basically missing Worlds and SLC prize pool, I think, plus salary. So, fucking, Jesus fucking Christ.
A lot of money.
Yeah. And that's all players and coach for one team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just all players, team, all players, one coach for one team.
What other organization members, players are out there that are still owed money, and we'll get to that here in a second.
And Jimbo also mentioned CS is even worse, and that's kind of the point I was making as well. It's like CS is out hundreds of thousands of dollars.
All right. Slay the Minotaur put a post out there as well. This is the said person who has...
This is former owner and CEO of ITV.
CEO, yes. Who is to blame here.
Yes.
I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah, he's 100% to blame.
They stated, April 8th, 23, ITB qualifies to the Paris Major. The company experiences massive growth, a legacy, and if handled correctly, the foundation required to create a fully funded operation supporting several esports aspirations and capable of going years into the future. Veb, Kuba, Momo, Blaney, Punchio, and more recently, Bevy, T-Guy, or Geb, and Rain all played their part perfectly and deserve every opportunity afforded to them. Brilliant people and innately hardworking. Unfortunately, I, the CEO, was acting as two people, one trying to match their efforts and another a destructive alcoholic narcissist hell-bent on self-immolation. I think everyone who's met me has likely seen one of these two sides, with the former able to convince everyone around me I was a sensible person, acting responsibly and not betraying their trust, while the latter disappears in fiendish pursuit of dopamine and self-harm. The ultimate caricature which embodies the worst of people in this industry.
Which he is.
The result is the house of cards repeatedly knocked down and then rebuilt hastily in the wake of my actions. We still managed to achieve a lot despite sabotage, which just goes to show what could have been achieved without it.
Self-sabotage.
Today, the house falls permanent. Today, that house falls permanently, and I nor anyone around me can fix it.
Because you fucked it up.
ITB goes under, people lose employment, salaries go unpaid, money lost, hate created. All my fault and responsibility.
Yep.
There'll be several legal consequences of this, all of which I'll accept and face. People will be made as whole as possible with what funds are available. This will be managed outside my influence.
I'd fucking hope so.
Sorry will fall rightly flat and on deaf ears, but I'm sorry nonetheless.
No, he's not. He's only sorry because it got this bad.
For anyone not wanting to become another cliche example of how to fuck up your life, fix your character flaws, mental, and destructive tendencies before you find success. Otherwise, you'll just build on wet sand.
Which is what you would have continued to do unless things were found out and this got public.
So I'll keep comms open for anyone that needs it. And then in a response to how much money? Well, the company made around 4 mil pounds, yes, in 23. Somewhere around 1.5 mil up to 24, I think. I took around 600,000 in director's loan, but at incorrect times and without due process. Blew it all on benders and self-harm action. Ironically, could have done this without harming the company and built a life. Another fucking example of someone in it for themselves and not there to take care of the scene, the esports scene. It sounds like intentions were there at the beginning, but then money came in and it fucked everything up.
His true self was revealed.
Yeah.
Yep. His true self was revealed.
He takes, I'm going to say quote unquote responsibility here.
Yeah.
For like oh yeah, I fucked up. I went on benders. I did all this. But it's this comes off so wrong to me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so you absolutely knew what the fuck you were doing.
Yeah. He's only sorry because he got caught. He's only sorry because this got so fucking bad that now his company has to shutter.
Yeah. Affected so many people.
Yeah.
Never thought about it once while he was doing it.
Or even if he did think about it, he didn't do anything to change it.
And I get mental health problems, all that. But to fuck over the company and ITB like this, it's such a damn shame.
Yep.
All I can hope is that legal action that's being taken makes everyone as whole as they can. And he will face the repercussions for it. I mean, it's openly admitted here.
Did you go to prison? It's literally that simple.
Yeah, white collar embezzlement.
Yeah, it's in the official statement provided by the organization on Twitter. It states, plain as day, embezzlement.
Yeah.
This motherfucker should be sent to jail. Like, what the fuck? What are we even talking about anymore? This motherfucker should just rot in prison. Like, what the fuck? This is so stupid.
Jimbo says he offered us scuffs a couple of days ago. Such a clown.
Yeah, so let's recap what Jimbo was sent here. It says, dude wouldn't reply for weeks and then would respond at like 3 a.m. with more delays all year. Says, and add on to it, he starts preaching and trying to educate on Twitter after, like people should listen to him. And then, by the way, he offered us all scuffs a couple days ago. Such a clown. Would love me an outdated controller.
Oh my God. It's just, we've seen it year after year, man.
Oh, dude.
Fucking go back to G1.
G1 and done.
What was the mantra, right?
Yep.
All the shitty orgs that come into esports.
Mm-hmm. There's more out there.
And like,
too.
I feel bad. It's not a shitty org because it sounds like everyone else there was great.
It's
the
all
owner.
It's all down to one or a few individuals. That's typically what it comes down to.
I'm tired of it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. People's lives are literally lost because of this. All because
livelihood, yeah.
Yeah, all because he couldn't control himself. And the thing that kills me about this, right? The thing that kills me about this, for anyone not wanting to become another cliche example of how to fuck up your life, fix your character flaws, mental and destructive tendencies before you find success. Otherwise, you'll just build on wet sand. Motherfucker, yeah. But you didn't do that. So don't be telling, that's the thing that kills me. Don't be fucking telling other people what to do and how to live their lives when you can't even get your dumbass fucking life together. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, I understand that you took responsibility in your post saying this is all my fault and like I take full responsibility because you fucking should, because it is your fucking fault. Duh. But the problem is, and I don't know if you understand this, the problem is you should have realized this months, years ago. That's when you should have realized that there was the problem.
I mean, looking, yeah, 100%. I got to ask, like, was there no check and balance for this dude, though, at the org? Like, he moves that much money.
Well, that's the thing, is that it sounds like he's the one that managed everything.
Yeah.
He was, like, it sounded like they didn't have a true CFO.
He was both.
That's what it sounds like. And I don't want, like, I can't say definitively. I didn't know the inner workings of that organization. Maybe we should have reached out to somebody who was. But I don't believe, this is me assuming, I don't believe they had a true CFO. Because if they had a true CFO, that would have been the checks and balances. That would have been the person in the C-suite to make sure that these checks and balances were being done properly and would have kept his ass in check.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound like that existed. It sounded like Minotaur, it was just judge, jury, and executioner on everything that happened within their organization at the top end.
Yeah, Jimbo says all operations ran through him.
Yep,
so.
There you go. I just... Merkin says maybe the org just isn't that big enough to have all these people. But that's not an excuse at all. That's not an excuse at all. If you want to be a legitimate company, like if you want to be a legitimate business operating around the world, and Merkin, I'm not trying to dunk on you or anything. I'm just saying, like, if you want to be to anybody, if you want to be a legitimate business that operates worldwide, I don't care how big or how small you are, you have somebody responsible for financials of your company. And that is their specific role within the company, is to manage financials.
Yeah. Jimbo says there was someone else who dealt with the money, but he would always have to approve, meaning Minotaur.
Yeah.
Even if it existed, CFO can be left out of the loop if it's really bad. Not trying to stick up for anyone, just speaking from experience. Okay.
Hoaxer, Hoaxer, I appreciate you being here and chiming in as well. I want to ask if you're able to just give a slight tidbit. Is that in relation to G1? I'm curious. And you don't have to answer. I'm just asking to ask. Because that was obviously the other big one that we've had within the scene. Mike says yes. Okay, I had a feeling it was related to G1. Okay. It is, but not limited to? Okay, good to know. Thank you, sir.
Because, yeah, I mean, ultimately, CEO runs the company, has control over money of the business, right?
Correct.
But you have there should always be checks and balances in place.
Yeah. Yeah. Typically your owner or CEO would have executive order over things, right? Where things, yes, you would go to that individual like with a plan in place to be like, here's what we want to do, or here's what we think we want to do. I'm speaking from the company that I work for, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously we have a C-suite of employees, and like they have the CEO of what they report to, and then everything else obviously interdepartmental. But it's just wow.
I'm curious because, like, as he says, the result is a house of cards repeatedly knocked down and then rebuilt hastily in the wake of his actions.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, like, he would take the money and then somehow, like, re-up it to make it look like it was there, or, wait for tournament winnings to come in to refill it.
It sounds like he would just, like, do all this bullshit and then be like, no, it's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. They'd just be like, here you go. Like, everything's fine. Or, like Jimbo was talking about, just basically kick the fucking can down the road as much as possible until...
Yeah, stall until it all falls.
Literally until the dam breaks. And the dam broke. Like, I just... Jimbo says, was told there's an audit happening for the last couple of weeks, which finalized a couple days ago. So wonder why this came out then. The results of that audit came out and were like, hey, you guys are fucked. Oh my God. The CFO should be the right-hand man, at least on the front end. I agree, Hoaxer. I agree. Also, because we're on the topic right now, to the follows and subs and the resubs, I promise we will get to you. Do not worry. Like, do not think you're being forgotten about, because you're not. I promise we will get to you. CFO wouldn't be out of the loop if he's competent because he has access to financials. But that's the thing, Merkin. It doesn't sound like they had one.
Yeah, I think he's just stating if there was one.
Yeah.
No, I'm just tired of the bad actors, man. That's what it really comes down to. This situation, many we've had. It's so unfortunate. Someone said earlier in chat said, like, this is why esports isn't growing, and it is kind of part of it. You built a company, an organization that had a loyal fan base, and it all just crumbles because of one person. And we got to sit here and talk about it.
I've said this before and I'll say it again, is I believe most people out there like deserve to get help, right?
Yeah.
If they go out there and they search for it, right? Because the thing with therapy, the thing with these types of things is like a lot of people, you have to be the one to do it yourself. You have to be the one to actually go out there and search for it yourself. You have to get yourself in that mindset to be like, you know what? No, I need help. I'm going to go seek that help. Because I can speak personally that I couldn't be told by other people that, like, you're depressed, you need to go seek a therapist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't be told that by others. I would hear it and it would just go in one ear out the other because I'm like, I'm fucking fine. Who cares, right? It wasn't until I came to terms with myself and be like, no, something is wrong, that I went to therapy for the first time, right? So I believe most people out there deserve to get that help so long as they actively search for it. Okay? But I'll also sit here and say that Minotaur is an absolute motherfucking piece of shit.
Well, the thing with this statement, it's, to me, he doesn't talk about getting help. He talks about his destructive behaviors and what's going on, but it's kind of like a oopsie, I'm a fuck up.
That's what I'm talking about, is that he only apologized because he got caught. He only apologized because now the org is gone. That's it. That's the only reason why this statement came out. He could have been doing this or continued to be doing this for the next year.
Yeah.
They literally, like, fucking ITB come out with that statement of being like, hey, this is our updated Halo roster for 2025, right? That's the first time I actually said 2025 and not FED because this is important.
Yeah.
They come out with that statement, hey, this is our roster for 2025. Hey, we're making, like, these are all of our rosters for our esports, so on and so forth. They go to the fucking European Halo land over the weekend. They win. Everything's great. Everything's fucking amazing. They would have kept going on like nothing had fucking happened unless this report came out.
Yeah, that audit doesn't happen. He continues to steal funds over the next year.
Yes. And he would have acted like nothing was happening.
Yeah.
Because it didn't catch up to him. So yeah, the statement's bullshit. And I get, like, there are people that are, like, in the comments and being like, you know, a lot of people wouldn't own up to it. So the fact that you did own up to it, you know, I on that front, I guess I give you a little grace for that. But at the same time, it's another one of those instances where the only reason why he's making a statement is because the org is gone now. That's it.
Yeah, like that audit came through. Obviously, they found out what was going on, and he's like, it all had to come out.
I don't give him grace at all. I don't give him grace at all. Period. Because it takes a real fucking person to come out and be like, if it takes a real fucking person to come out and make a statement when they know something is wrong. To come out in the heat of it and be like, I want to make a public statement here before any of this else comes out. I fucked up. Here's everything that I fucked up on. Here's how I'm making things better. Here's how I'm going to make everybody right. And then after that, as a result of this and as a result of my fuck up, you can use whatever words you want. I'll be stepping down as CEO of the organization. Somebody else will be taking my place. This person has earned this, has done nothing but help this organization, and I'm gone. That's what a real fucking person would do. That's what a person who gives a shit about the company, about the people that work for the company, about the players, that's what a real fucking CEO would do when faced in that type of situation for their personal fuck up that cost the company hundreds of thousands of dollars. But no, that's not what he fucking did. He comes out with this statement being like, I take full responsibility. I fucked up, guys. This is all me because of what happened.
Yeah.
So fuck him. Fuck him. And yeah, he deserves to go to prison. Like, are you kidding me? 600,000 pounds. At least 600,000 pounds. And like, there's a reason. I'm not just willy-nilly saying that he should go to prison, right? Obviously, there's things in place. There will be trials. There will be litigation, all that stuff, right? Don't get me wrong here.
Take that route,
yes,
they should.
And they should. They absolutely should. But in the fucking org statement on Twitter, they use the word embezzlement.
Which makes me think that they do have grounds are going to pursue that. So hopefully.
Fucker's done, dude. Like, oh my God. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Money had to have gone to his head when they signed a multi-million deal with a UK gambling site. And that's the thing, man. And that's the thing. Is that, and Canadian says, some do come clean before. It's rare. But that's the thing, right? And I'm glad you said that, because that's what, like, okay. What I'm about to say is in no way indication of minimizing what just happened. Okay?
Okay. But
the umbrella statement that I'm making for anybody in the world, right? Everybody makes mistakes. Whether they be small mistakes, whether they be big mistakes. Like a kid steals a fucking piece of candy from a store. They don't know any better. Whatever. Right? You know what? Yeah. Just, they can go from something that small to something like this. Right? Everybody makes mistakes. But at the same time, it's how you own up to making those mistakes. It's how it's the person that you are. That there's a reason why we, little inside baseball here for this thing that we do. There's a reason why we don't outright partner with a lot of people. Because there are some bad ones out there. And you think we want to be attached to something like that? Fuck no. So we try to do a massive amount of due diligence before we even attempt to have a conversation. Okay? I'm so fucking, like you said, well, I'm just fucking done. This is just so stupid.
Yeah.
Ash says, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. It keeps happening. It doesn't need to. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over these shitty people trying to take advantage of the esports scene, or just not knowing what they're fucking doing.
Legend says, I would have given him props for owning up to it if he came forward, stepped down, and got help before it went to shit. That's what I'm getting at, Legend. That to me determines the type of person that you are, right? Again, what I said, everybody makes mistakes. It's how you own that mistake. It's how you fix that mistake. It's how you get better from that mistake. And this motherfucker isn't doing, it seems to me like he's not fucking trying at all. The only reason why he made that statement is because of that report that came out from the fucking audit. And now the company's gone. What a fucking idiot. Canadian says embezzlement just means they had a fiduciary responsibility and misappropriated the funds they were responsible for. However, certain legal jurisdictions will use the fact that someone embezzled funds to enforce larger penalties. Thank you, Canadian. Balsa says, I'm fed up of seeing people try guilt trip their way out of situations and blame mental health issues for their actions. And no, I don't disagree with that. That's what I'm talking about. I gave my example as to what I would have liked to see this motherfucker do. But that's not fucking what happened at all. Because he didn't care. Wonderboy says, pretty sure he's facing up to 10 years in prison. Also, Wonderboy, welcome. And I'm fucking sorry for you as well of what happened as well. That's fucking, god damn it. What a fucking thing.
Just pop up on a Monday.
Dude, seriously. What the fuck? Like, I'm getting excited for this fucking, we're going to watch that less than 2-minute Forbidden CTF game. I'm excited to talk about these off-season tournaments that happen. These grassroots events. And then this.
Yeah. Should we, we've gone over this with so many orgs. Should we let's get into the good stuff.
Hold on a second.
Just blow it up.
We will. Taco, what's going to happen with the ITB players? Wonderboy literally said that our team intends to stick together with a new home on the horizon. And Wonderboy, you can even confirm if you'd like to, because you're here.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. Don't feel sorry for me. Only the players are owed prize money outstanding. Okay, well, either way, it just sucks for everybody fucking involved. Can't wait for the 2-minute forbidden match to watch 75% of Optic get swept. That's what's fucking hilarious, too, is that literally right after that, they started losing. Oh, my God. All right. So, yeah, like Will said, to put a bow on this, to everybody that is affected from ITB or from formerly of ITB, to everybody that worked within the organization, obviously this is not including fucking Minotaur, to everybody else that worked within the organization that did everything they possibly could to make that place a great place to work, a great place to be, to all the players that have competed across multiple titles, to just everybody that's been involved with this, that has been affected by this. We wish you the absolute fucking best. We hope that you are made whole as quickly as fucking possible, if at all possible, because that's another fucking thing. We don't know. So obviously we hope everybody's able to be made whole as quickly as possible and as much as possible. And none of you deserve this. And I know we talk about it all the time, Will, and I know that like right now this might not be the best thing to hear, and I know that it may fall on deaf ears. And I know, like, hopefully it can help in litigation and whatnot. But get as much shit in writing as you can. Because at least you have a paper trail to fall back on. That's all I ask. Appreciate it for now fighting for prize money release before company is wound down. I'm wishing you the absolute best, man.
Yeah.
The absolute best. That's what I did last minute before I threatened to sue G1. And that's the thing. Is like, again, it may fall on deaf ears, but in all seriousness, in any business, right? If you're going into business with somebody, or you're become esports, whatever, if there's contracts involved, make sure you have everything in writing. Please. Because at the very least, you're doing everything you possibly can to cover your ass. And we're so fucking sorry for what's been going on.
Super Hot Fire says 2-minute overview of what happened. Into the breach, CEO basically embezzled funds up to or more than 600,000 pounds. It all came out today. Players, coaches, employees left unpaid.
And now without employment.
Yeah. Because the org has to shut down. And the statement from the CEO was basically like a detailed. He had just destructive behaviors. He kept borrowing from the org, built a house of cards. It all fell down.
Stealing from the org.
Stealing. Yes, he used the word borrowing, but.
And yes, Supa, yes, he admitted to it. Also, I love how people are in the chat right now are talking about fucking formal.
Optic and formal.
Like,
yeah.
who fucking cares? It was an off-season tournament. Relax. Jesus Christ. It's fucking turned into a Reddit thread all over again. It's so fucking stupid. All right. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
Before we get to your upcoming tournaments, I have some thank yous to
yes.
shout out here. First up, Loyal Wolf with the gifted sub to Jimbo. You get a whoa! Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Vulcan, Pikachu, TCMME. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm just going to say TCMME. Synox, Super Hot Fire, and Wonder Boy. Thank you guys for the follows. Greatly appreciated. And Zarners with the 40-month resub says the GOAT of top 5 of 40-month subs. Oh. You get a whoa! Thank you so much, man.
Thanks, Zarn.
Greatly appreciated.
It's Tommy. The C is a O. TC.
Oh, it's Tommy. Thank you.
Tommy.
Thank you.
Got it.
Thanks, Tommy. I appreciate that. See, this is shout out to Tommy for saying how to properly pronounce the name.
Appreciate
shout out
that.
Tommy. Shout out TCMME. You know? Seriously though, thank you. All right, your upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombat.com. Check out noobcombat.com for all your Halo esports needs. Friday, January 31st, the SWAT Nation TAC Kingdom is taking place. I think it's random SWAT weapons or what's included. It can be pretty fucking spicy there.
Yeah.
On Saturday, February 1st, we have the HCS offseason 1v1 showdown number 4. And then Sunday, February 2nd, we have the HCS 4v4 offseason open number 6. The last one, I think. As a matter of fact.
Is it already?
I think it might be.
Jeez.
It might be the last one.
Time's flying.
Oh, dude, it never stops.
Yeah.
And that's it for the upcoming tournaments of the week presented by Noob Combo.
NoobCombo.com.
I haven't pressed that button in a while. Sorry.
Oh, no, go back to it because
shit.
check out
NoobCombo.com
for all your Halo esports needs. And I know that he no longer runs it, but hey, fuck you.
Matty Rums.
God, I haven't said that in a while either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Beth with a 57-month resub. Holy goddamn. You get a whoa!
Beth
One of our day ones right there.
Beth Beth just put Zarn to shame.
She did.
No.
She absolutely did. Oh, God damn it. Well, see, here's the problem. This is kind of funny. So we have a little thing going on in chat right now. So I'm going to say man, but it's MANXCY. Thank you for the follow, by the way.
Mancy?
In reply to Tommy saying, I thought it was something else. Well, MANXCY, how the fuck do you pronounce your name? Because that's what I want to know. Like, what? What are we talking about? Oh, my God. I find it pretty funny that Last Shot beat Bound 3 times this weekend. Those two are enemies at this point. We'll have to wait and see.
I got it.
Let's go. What was it?
Mancy.
Mancy? What the fuck is the X there for? X gonna give it to you? Like, what the fuck? What are we doing? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. Up in here.
Anyway.
Oh my God. People may have called me T-Cummy. Shit. Oh, shit.
X gonna give it to you in chat.
Oh, shit.
No fucking way.
Oh, shit. Yo, that's fucking crazy. What the fuck is going on? What is happening in this show right now? What the fuck?
Oh.
Do I just start making random song lyrics and then people just pop out of the blue and be like, hey, what's up? What the fuck is going on?
We do reference a lot of songs on this show.
Oh my God, you want to know a fucking song reference? Guess what my fucking daughter did today. This is gonna be off the rails for a hot second. Also, that's it for the upcoming tournaments. We can get into Scrim Tournament League recaps. But before we do, Will, you're gonna appreciate this.
All right.
And chat, I don't fucking care if you don't appreciate this. This is fucking hilarious. My daughter, who turns 6 next month, okay? So she is 5 years old. I let her watch stuff on my iPad. She does not have her own. She broke one, but I let her watch stuff on my iPad, typically like kid stuff on Netflix or Disney. And out of the blue, today, she's just playing. I'm hanging out on the couch. And the next thing I hear is, da-na, da-na, And then she says, Gabriella. And I'm like, wait, what the? Whoa. I'm like, wait.
She watching High School Musical?
That's what I said. I'm like, Linnea, hold on. Wait. Linnea, do you know what that song is? She's like, no. I'm like, kid, have you watched High School Musical? Did you say Gabriella? She's like, yeah. And then she tried saying Troy Bolton, but she couldn't say it like properly. And so she said something that sounded just like Troy Bolton. And I'm like, wait, like, yeah, and you're saying Troy Bolton? She's like, no. I'm like, Linnea, you're saying Gabriella and Troy Bolton, the two main characters of High School Musical. And I'm like, Linnea, okay, question. The thing that you watched on Disney, was it real or was it a cartoon? She's like, it was real. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. I grabbed the iPad. I'm like, I type in. I'm like, is this it? She's like, yeah. I'm like, it's High School Musical.
Let's go.
My kid watched High School Musical and I had no fucking idea.
That's incredible.
I couldn't believe it. And so I started singing the song with her. And I'm like, this is the weirdest, coolest thing. Yes, I'm old. Leave me alone.
That is amazing.
It was so fucking funny. I'm just like, my kid surprises me every single day. Obviously, she's amazing. But like just those weird little things like that.
Yeah.
That just like, what the fuck is going on? Like fucking X go give it to you in the chat. Like just fucking what the fuck is going on? Oh my God. So yeah, that happened. That happened today.
That happened?
Yeah.
All right.
Scrim Tournament League recaps, Will. What happened over the last week? Or should say over the last, like, what, 4 or 5 days now?
Yeah, realistically. We'll start off with the Navy MWR, which was Morale, Welfare, and Recreation. Halo Infinite 4v4 Tournament number 1 results. In 4th place, we had a team called It Is What It Is. This was Liquor, Call Me Smiley, Scoot, and Professor NGT. 3rd went to Team Fatal. This was Fatal Demon, Fatal Zombie, RK Darby, and I'm going to say Decker Wilcox, 13. 2nd went to Marine Corps Gaming. This was Spring King, I'm going to say Aimer, The Hurt, and Fluffums. And 1st went to Team Imagine. This was Jaren, Sinatra, Elemento, and Bigabaloo.
Elemento P.
The 2nd Navy MWR tournament took place as well. You'll notice a lot of the same teams. Top 4 here. Went to Fatal. It was Fatal Demon, Fatal Zombie, Darby, and Tronky. 3rd went to Marine Corps Gaming, Spring King, Aimer, The Hurt, and Molly Wop. 2nd went to It Is What It Is, Call Me Smiley, LMNO, Scoot, and Professor NGT. And 1st went to Imagine, Jaren, Placement, Decidual, and Liquor. Taking it home. Next up, we had the SWAT Nation SWAT-stalgia Episode 9, Unforgiven Results.
Fuck yeah.
4th went to Fob You Dig. It was Fabia and Smoke You Dig. 3rd went to Quaker Oats, which was Valorous and Z1 Tyler.
I did love that name.
That's a good one.
Quake Your Oats.
Quake Your Oats.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good name.
2nd went to Talent. This was Young Guns and Tells. And 1st went to Stroganoff So Hard.
It's also a great fucking team name.
Like beef Stroganoff, you know? Schizo Slay
Stroganoff
and
So
Dread.
Hard.
Schizo Slay and Dread taking that one home. Incredible.
Just great names today. Great names. Daddy with the bit. Hashtag bit by bit. Tankaroo says, I love Stroganoff. I love Stroganoff too.
Things you guys, these teams, the team names everyone comes up with. Oh my God. All right. Next up, European Halo Kickoff 2025 results. We'll go with the top 4. We had Baseline Beavers. This was Haim Ninja, Looney, Shabby Dagger, and Terry Tibbs. 3rd went to Cat Smile Gaming, Franklin, Marine, Subatomic, and Warlord. 2nd, BH3 Esports, Bastos, Mose, Mista, and Shad. And taking it home,
you don't need to say their name.
The org formerly known as ITB, Glory, SLG, Snipe Drone, and Woodham. They complete a flawless tournament. Not dropping a single map.
Yeah, congratulations to them. That just sucks otherwise. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'll take things I can eat and stay in my bedroom for $500, Alex. Also, in regards to the High School Musical shit, also, Jarrell, welcome back. Diode says, damn, Josh was like my age when that movie came out. Fuck you.
God damn it.
Yes, we're old. Yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah. HCS off-season 1v1 showdown.
Showdown!
The third one. Fourth went to Symphony. Third went to Sirion. Second, Regulus. And first went to It's the Last Shot.
Indeed.
Last but not least.
I didn't put the... You're good. Like, you can... Yeah. Right below that graphic.
I'm just...
Yeah, I didn't put the results graphic in there because of what we have listed here.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, otherwise I would have. So.
HCS off-season Open 5.
Number fat.
Mambo number 5.
Mambo number fat. For 2020, fat.
Fourth went to Lies. Super CC, FSC Common, and Breaking Shot.
JK fat.
Third went to Trigger Sound. This was Descendant King, Nick, Ezzo, and Ryan Noob. Second went to Spin Again, Falcated, Renegade, Bound, and Legend. And we'll go over the world's fastest Forbidden Flight game soon.
Yes.
First went to Shopify, Rebellion, Cycle, Last Shot, Frosty, and Royal 2. And after that game, Shopify proceeded to win 4 games in a row, complete the grand finals reset, beating Spin Again in the second best of 5 to become your back-to-back off-season 4v4 champs.
And they have won 4 out of 5. Wait, what was that? 4 out of fat.
You know, Mambo number 5 came on in the car yesterday.
No shit.
Yeah, that was
1, 2, 3, 4, fat.
Instant skip.
Why? Come on.
Because I hear it every week.
No. Shout out Lou Bega. Yeah, dude. Stumpy. See what I'm fucking sitting next to? What the fuck, man?
You've ruined it for me.
What do you mean? I made it better. Fucking get me on that remix. Featuring DJ Khaled. We the best. Another one. Fat. Stumpy says you need a little Monica in your life. A little Erica by your side. Oh my God. Oh, Tyler coming in. Tyler coming in with the fucking heater. I bet Kenny Vaccaro's having a good day. Holy shit. Sheesh. God damn it, Tyler. Fucking A. Hey, you want to announce your roster right now? That'd be great. Get to it. You know what I mean? I'm requiring 2 things out of you right now, Tyler. 2. 1, the roster announcement, and 2, what do you think I was going to say?
Footy pajamas?
No fucking shit. Yeah, footy pajamas. Let's get it happen. Let's get popping.
It's never going to happen.
Never say. I was told that it could. I didn't say. They never told me it was never. And that was face to face.
You guys gave him some hope. He's never going to let it go.
Well, I'm just saying, man, I will buy him immediately. I'll buy a set for the family. You know, fucking, this is what I'm talking about. Like, all these motherfuckers, like, going to fucking Walmart and Target and all that shit and buying fucking family pajama sets for the holidays, right? Fuck that. SSG footy pajamas for the whole family. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The pajamas will come before the roster? No shot. Shut up. Tyler, don't fucking bait me like that, okay? Come on. Come on. Bro can't say one word without you animals hounding him. I hound him at every fucking event. I hound them at every event. I will not let this die. Bowser says SSG fanny pack to hold my SSG phone and SSG pencils. Oh my God. Oh my God. And he's gone. Yeah, average Halo guy. Yeah, well, fucking dude, this has been a running thing for over a year.
Well over a year now.
Yeah, this one's like, we fucking, come on. Your rosters come and go, but jammies are forever. How's that? Print that shit on a shirt. God damn. All right. Shall we fucking watch this Forbidden Flag game?
Oh yeah.
I want to watch some Halo. We're going to watch a short video about some Halo. So ladies and gentlemen, this is from the LVT stream. Shout out LVT for broadcasting the 4v4s and the 1v1s of the off-season events. And this is Shopify against Spin Again. Forbidden CTF game 1 in the first grand final best of fat.
For those who don't know, Spin Again was Optic without Formal falcated in his place.
But Formal didn't compete. Formal's not dedicated. Meh!
Tell me how you feel.
The venue is set. Forbidden Flag.
Just did.
Take it away.
It's Spin Again.
I mean, he is spending a lot of time on Marvel Rivals, Josh.
Belgian and Spin Again. Like
heard it's a good game.
Win
Yeah.
one best of 5 series.
I'm sure he'll lock in.
Renegade.
Go ahead.
I'm sure he'll lock in when it's time to go.
Yeah, that's
Multiple players, and with that, we see an early flag run coming out of Spin Again.
I love this by Renegade. You see the reroute right here. Understands where the pressure's coming from. Gets 2 players down to 1 shot. And look how quickly they get cleaned up by Bound. Tony, I started my casting career. You were casting for a while, but these 2 guys were the best 2v2 team in Halo 5. And now they're on a team together. It is dangerous.
Guys, we have a quad goose in the lobby right now. Everybody right now is on goose alert. Every single player right now on
just the
Return
fact
is
that
on
Renegade
goose
could
alert
just sit
because
here.
The second flag just went in, and right now Falcon is moving forward. We could be ending this game with a close.
Fucking Christ.
Renegade takes down Cluster. World 2 is able to take down 1, but I don't know if it's gonna matter.
And the fact he kills last shot there too.
Oh my God.
The greatest forbidden game ever.
It's over.
In HCS history.
It's over.
Double goose.
That's it. It's over. Just like that. Less than 2 minutes. Last shot and Frosty both goosed. Game was done. Then you may ask yourself, well, what the fuck happened the rest of the series? Had to have been pretty close, right? No. We almost had a phase optic situation in Worlds 2023. That's what almost happened. Can we get a 2-minute recap of that? Yeah, Spin Again popped off. Spin Again got both snipes. Game was over. Just over. Had OS and both snipes. Game was over. That's it. Oh my God. Ash says, I feel attacked. I just want to say this right now. I just want to say this real quick. To the folks out there, like, upset that Formal isn't competing in these, that people feel that Formal isn't locked in, that Formal, and these are all takes that I've been seeing. I'm not saying I agree with these or these are my opinions. These are the opinions that I'm seeing online, right? Like, the folks out there that think that Formal just built the squad so he could coast, like shit like this, okay? Let me just say this real quick. And I know they're not the same, but hear me out. And I'm guaranteed there's somebody out there with the brain dead take that, based off of other things that I've seen, I'm guaranteed there's somebody out there with the brain dead take that, oh, the reason why Optic got second all year last year is because they didn't play in the off-season online events. I'm guaranteed that take exists out there based off of what I'm fucking seeing already. You know what I mean? So hear me out. Shopify that won a shit ton last year in the off-season or online cups. How'd they do? Did they get second at every event? Did they win? What did they do? Oh, that's right. Cool. So we all agree that online doesn't matter? Do we all agree that the off-season, it's practice?
But that's just the thing, too. New squad, 3 new members. Like, I would think that he'd want to gel get reps in, and we don't know what he's doing off stream, right? But
so I'm going to ask you right here, right now. Do you, and I know I already know the answer to this question, it's a rhetorical one, but I'm going to ask this, make you say it, because I know you'll fucking agree with me. Are you telling me right now that because Formal hasn't been competing in these, that they're not going to be competing for they're not going to be competing for first every event this year? Because, tell me, do you think that they're not going to be competing for first all year?
No, they will be.
Because who hasn't announced their roster yet and who's not playing in these off-season opens at all? Space Station Gaming. And do we think that they're going to be competing for first all year?
Yeah.
I rest my case. And again, this is not a slight to you. This is not. I just want people to understand, like, you're not seeing the forest through the trees. You know what I mean? Like, just because one guy isn't competing in these off-season online events doesn't mean that that fucking Optic Gaming isn't going to be competing for first every fucking event. You tell me right now, anybody tell me right now that you don't think that this Space Station roster that hasn't been officially announced yet, that we all fucking know what it's going to be, isn't going to be in the same fucking position, and they haven't played at all. They haven't played at all.
I like Canadians' take as well. It seems hypocritical to complain about the previous team and then not play with the team as much as you can.
I can understand
and
that.
have that drive.
I can understand
You said
that.
you have that drive to no longer get second and want to be the best. Why aren't you putting everything into it?
I can understand that. Tyler, bro, stop it. If you want to get ahead of it, there's nothing to get ahead of anymore. You just get out there and announce it. We're all waiting. The tweet is scheduled. Oh, shit. Is it before Friday? That's what I want to know. Is it before Friday? Or is it on Friday? You know what I mean? Shout out Tyler, by the way. Oh, my God. Queso, if that's what I'm getting at. Oh, my God. Bossa says Shopify have already got Optic down. Noticed it yesterday. They were forcing Optic to slow down and play at their pace. And if they were losing a gunfight, Shopify were being annoying, just jiggling to waste their time. I respect the opinion. Let's wait till LAN. I respect the opinion, but let's wait till LAN.
Michael. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh. Too bad Jiggle Peaks will be gone. That's what I'm curious about, too. I'm curious about the... because obviously, like, we don't talk about leaks on the show, right? But one of the things that have come out within game files is Assault being back, right? And we know that Colley's coming back. It just clearly did not come back in the summer like they said they was going to be back in the game. But regardless, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'll put down 20 gifted if Shopify beat Optic on LAN. If they don't, I need me some more HCS Pro Talk merch. Ooh. Let's think about it. Let me think about that. And I mean that. Let me think about that. Can we have a new oddball map though? That's a great question.
Great point.
It's a great fucking question. But no, I'm genuinely curious if what they're saying is potentially going to happen, right? With the slowing down of the strafe, right? To make it so you can't jiggle as much or at all. I don't know. You know, clearly official information isn't out yet, but I want to ask you. What's your take on that? Do you want things slowed down a little bit? Do you want Jiggle to stay the way that it currently is? What would you like?
Oh, yeah. It's a tough one. Jiggle peeking can be annoying. I wish there was a better way to not have it. Because it's gonna slow down the game, right? Can't have both, I guess. So I don't know. It is what it is. That's where I'm at.
Okay. Do you have an opinion on what you'd rather have over the other? Jiggle versus no jiggle?
At the level I play...
Peeking, you fucking weirdos.
At the level I play at, I don't see a ton of jiggle peeking.
Okay.
So it doesn't bother me much.
Okay. Chat, what do you guys think? Chat, do you guys want jiggle peeking to stay, or do you want it to go? Do you think it would help the competitive scene if it went to the wayside? Do you think it adds to the skill ceiling, I guess you could say, if it stays? What are your thoughts? Curious. Halo Guy says, if COD Pros GA snaking, why don't Halo Pros GA jiggle peeking? Not that jiggle peeking should be in Halo to begin with. Not a bad take. My bandit don't jiggle.
It folds.
It folds.
Yeah, if you GA jiggle peeking, how do you enforce it? Right?
Yeah, and Tyler says, I'm not a fan of GAing movement. It's tough. I feel like it's... Hear me out here. Hear me out. And those that are more well-versed in competitive COD can correct me here, okay? Hear me out. I feel like with snaking... Again, correct me if I'm wrong. It feels like, personally, it would be easier to GA snaking in COD than it would be to GA jiggle peeking in Halo. Does that at all make sense? Maybe I'm talking completely out of my ass. Does that make sense at all?
Like, is it harder to GA one versus the other?
Yeah, I feel like if I watch a player snaking in COD, I feel like that's a much more fucking deliberate movement that is being made.
Well, you're going to run into the situation where someone is behind cover. They look out, shoot, maybe see 2 or 3 enemies.
Right.
Dip back, maybe look out to throw a nade or something.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be like, oh, you're trying to jiggle peek, and then it turns into a thing.
That's what I'm getting at, right? It's obviously if a player, you're in a fight with a player and you're on live fire, players in cuts, right? And they're on that little, on one of the pillars there in cuts, and the other person's dummies.
Mm-hmm.
And you can clearly tell when a jiggle peeking is happening there, right?
Right.
But it may take a second or two to really establish that. You're right. When is that cutoff point? So I'm very curious about that. Easier for COD, yes. It's easier to find the snaking and see it. TCMME, aka Tommy, says, I'd say it's quite similar. There's more into a snake than jiggling. It's 100% easier in COD, yeah. Okay. Just the OG. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the live show. Jiggle peeking has been a part of Halo forever. Why is this even a question? You know what? Just to entertain this, just the OG. Let's say that it has been in Halo forever. I don't think it's been to the extent of what we're seeing in Infinite, to the amount of, to the level that it can be abused in Halo Infinite. Does that make sense? I just feel like with the movement that Infinite offers, yeah. Danny with the 16-month, Jesus Christ, 16-month resub. You get a woo! Thank you so much for the resub. Greatly appreciated. Tashi said it did say in Renegade stream that they are looking to address jiggle peaking, so they're for sure testing things at least. Thank you, Cants. Thank you very much. Thank you for that Tashi's tantalizing tidbit. We haven't had that in a minute. You can do it much faster now compared to what it felt like back in the day. Could be my old eyes, though. No, Canadian, I agree with you. That's what it feels like. I mean, for fuck's sake, I felt like jiggle peaking wasn't as prevalent in 5. And 5 was the fastest movement we've had in the game. You know what I mean? So, or maybe players were just moving so fucking fast in 5 that they never even had they didn't even have to jiggle peak. You know what I mean? That game was fast as fuck. Yeah, Tyler, that's what it's absolutely what it felt like. That's what I'm like, maybe it did exist, or maybe it does exist in every title. It's to some extent, but it doesn't feel like it's nearly to the extent that it is in Infinite. I think the servers being trashed kind of makes jiggle peaking worse. I'll agree to disagree. But I appreciate the take. This is like GAing the Gandhi hop in H2, not here for it. Oh, Stumpy, don't worry. Like, I think we're all, a lot of us are in agreement that like GAing movement tech, not the greatest idea. Because, well, I like what you said, where what's that cutoff point? You know, you're probably just going to cause more fucking concerns and more issues. Mm-hmm. Where, like, if you GA a weapon, it's like nobody's going to touch the weapon. That's easy, you know? So. All right. Congratulations to Shopify.
Yeah.
I don't think Optic are in trouble at all. And we'll have to wait and see for the LAN.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm excited to see what Shopify does this season when Optic's fully playing together, SSG's fully playing together, and they all get into the mix.
Yes, I completely agree. We know, and I know this is a brand new roster, right? Like, but we know what Shopify were able to do online versus LAN last year.
Yeah.
And so I'm really hoping that with the new roster that they have, they're able to take that next step forward, take that next leap, right? Mm-hmm. And really be contending every Sunday. Yeah. That's what I think that's what everyone wants to see. So let's hope that this transitions into LAN. Let's hope they're able to keep momentum going into Sundays. And yeah, really excited to see what this squad does. Like you said, Will, really excited to see what all these top squads are able to do.
Yeah. I mean, with Frosty and Royal 2 being on this Rebellion squad, I feel like Sunday is going to be a lot better for them.
Really fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Really fucking hope so. All right. With that, I think it's time to get in some Counter Games Watch.
Not the news?
Oh, it's time for some regular news. I forgot because there's one fucking thing here. Cannon Fodder, Dawn of Lore by Halo Studios. It contains the announcement for Kelly Gay's next novel, Halo, Edge of Dawn. That's it for the regular news. Now it's time for Counter Games Watch. Major 1 bracket by Call of Duty League. Hey, guess what? Rocker, not that good. Who would have fucking guessed that was going to happen? Oh, wait, us. Duh. Fuck.
Our team, man.
Yeah.
Classic.
You know what I will do, though? I got to give props. I got to give major props to Optic here because with the situation that they were going through earlier on in the season, I mean, I know the season kind of really felt like it just started, but the Pred situation, right? To bring Hook in and really feel like they haven't skipped a beat. So, I guess from an online perspective, haven't really skipped a beat from an online perspective, and that's not the same as LAN, but just like big ups to Hook there. Really excited for him. And yeah, they based off online performance, they take the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
Going into this first major of the year. So congratulations to them, and excited to see what Hook is able to do. So, hell yeah. And yeah, the Rocker's still not very good. So there's that. That's all I got for Countdown the Games Watch. It's time for Will's Adventures in Haloverse. Another game just for me, too.
Yeah.
Will, what'd you play?
I've been grinding Infinite. I'm trying to get my hero rank. I am 120K away.
You were so
from hero.
Fucking close, dude.
Yeah.
What is that, 120 games? Like, less than that, though.
Less than that. Like, if I really wanted to.
Maybe half that, right?
If I really wanted to, I could grind Firefight and get 4 to 5K and make that pretty quick.
I'm a fan of the Firefight.
I know you are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But that it's not going to go that way.
5K XP every game?
I can't stay out of ranked. When I was playing the other day, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get points and do quick play, Husky Raid, Action Sack, all this stuff. And I'm like 3-4 games in, I'm like, I'm playing ranked. I just can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop. So yeah, playing Halo Infinite. That's pretty much it. I did find something the other day that I wanted to mention to you.
What did you find?
You know, I played on the Xbox like a week and a half ago.
Yeah. When you're in TXs?
And something popped up. I'm wondering if you remember.
Oh God, what?
Little old Xbox club.
Oh, the HCS Pro Talk club?
Not even that.
Oh,
the
wait.
JK Fighting Edition?
No.
Yes! I found it. It still has all the information there.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to delete that right now.
Exactly what I said you were going to say.
Fuck.
But I was like, yes, this still exists.
I hate everything.
I was so happy.
You know what I went and did? What? I removed a shit ton of VODs off my personal channel, too.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, man.
I did. Like, my playthroughs are still there, but, like, all the half-done playthroughs and then, like, the daily news vids that we with Roll the Red that he did the intro for,
I remember
all that
those.
shit, I deleted all of it. No offense to them, like, for helping me out. That was great. But, like, just looking back at it, I'm like, you know what? I'll keep the playthroughs up just in case anybody wants to see that bullshit. But
you could have, like... deleting content always sucks. You should have just hidden them.
No, I didn't want to see them anymore. I decided to clean things up a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Yeah, that's all.
That's fair.
I went back fucking reminiscing for a hot second. I am going to delete that club though, but
no, please don't. Let's leave it there for the nostalgia farming,
fine, whatever. It's going to probably take longer for me to try to find and delete it than it would be just to keep it up. But I went back and I looked and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. My first ever thing that I did, like my first ever stream that I ever did was the original Super Mario Brothers, but via the Wii U Virtual Console.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and that I just remember like there's an audio desync that happened as well. Yeah, god damn, what a time to be alive.
Those days, man,
a long time ago.
I remember. You know, I modded. You made me mod eventually.
Yeah,
and then
you make it sound so fucking.
Well, I hung out in your stream every goddamn day.
I didn't need a mod, dude. I was nobody there.
You didn't. But then the Undertale playthrough and things popped off.
Remember when I got a fucking what the fuck was it? I was getting botted.
Oh.
You remember that shit too? And then you remember what happened after that?
I remember the bot. What happened after?
The guy that was doing the botting, he came in chat. He came in chat and was like having a legitimate conversation with me because he's like, you handled this way better than anybody else has.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm sorry I did this. I'll stop. And I'm like, all right, cool, man. Thanks.
Kill them with kindness. Really.
Yeah. It was crazy. I couldn't fucking believe that. That was wow. It was wild.
Yes. I do remember that now.
Holy shit. What a time, man.
Crazy times.
Yeah. Wow. Thanks a lot. Thanks for reminding me. I mean, the good times, obviously, but that fucking Xbox Club. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Josh, what did you play this week?
Dude, fuck. So, like I said, I think I said this last week, or I said this on Off the Rails or whatever, but like Justin, Goalie Sniper, he's tasked me with playing through Jak and Daxter 1. So Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, which is Jak 1, Jak 2, and Jak 3. I rolled credits on Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy over the weekend, Friday night. And that game does not hold up. Just going to throw that out there. And then I started Jak 2. It is unbelievably better already from Jak 1, but that is also not saying a whole lot. Yeah. I have some gripes, but that's besides the point.
Sure.
Been playing more Pokemon Violet with my daughter. We just beat the 3rd gym. And that one was a little bit scarier because we fought the lightning gym, and she's like this fucking social media person. I fucking hate that gym leader. She doesn't shut the fuck up. Oh, wow, go figure. We don't shut the fuck up either. But she's an electric type, and so ground is obviously good against her. We didn't have any ground type in the party, so we just used our starter, healed up a couple times, took care of business.
Nice.
It was good.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I played some Halo Infinite as well. We did the community playdate. It was great. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of the stuff that was in the Action Sack playlist.
Yeah.
In Infinite right now. And yeah, those we had a fucking hell of a fun time.
Speaking of the Action Sack playlist,
Yeah.
I got a kill Trocity
Goddamn.
in Speedball yeah. And I got a message after the game from someone being angry, be like, way to go for the kills and not the ball. And I'm like, the fuck? Someone's angry messaging me after a social game?
Hey Tyler, if you're still here, you want to talk about Hexagon?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I replied back, saw he switched off of Halo to play Siege, and I just said, LOL, bet you're getting squad wiped in Siege, and left it.
Wow! Wow! Wow, dude, what the fuck? You follow people out of game? Jesus!
He started it. I'm ending it.
Look at this toxic motherfucker, dude. Pharaoh got it, man. Michael says, I got yelled at in social every night. Mike, you're really not going to like what I have to say. And I mean this I mean this in the DMs when I set this to you, that like, as long as you're having fun and trying to get better, that's all that matters. But I've seen your stat lines.
He's trying to have fun.
That's
Let
all that
people play
matters.
that they want to play.
That's all that matters is you're trying to have fun. You're trying to get better. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all, right? So, Django Boys, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. He asks, I don't know if we want to get into this, but he's like, who do you think is better, Formal or Lucid?
2 different play styles.
Thank you for it. And I wanted to preface and say it's not a cop-out answer because I agree with you. There are 2 different play styles.
In theory, they should have worked really well together, and they did.
Yeah, they got second.
And they won in year 1.
They did.
You know?
They did win in year 1. Just your average Halo guy says they can't capture the objective if they're dead.
Yeah, exactly, right?
See? Will's just trying to set himself up for success by wiping the rest of the map 3, 4, 5 times over before potentially going for the objective. You know?
Well, it's
you're like FaZe last year, just trying to squad wipe, just trying to fucking squad wipe the entire time.
It's free for all, right? Hammers and rockets. It's easy to do when there's 12 people running after the ball and not looking anywhere else.
It's true. See it? Fucker's coming at Will right now. Oh my God.
Anyway.
Yeah, community playdate was a lot of fun. We played that. We played the Action Sack stuff. It was a fun time. We all had some good laughs. We all tried ganging up on Lumberquack at the end, and sometimes it worked. A lot of the times it backfired, and Lumberquack sometimes had that last laugh. And now with the Eagles winning, he definitely had the last fucking laugh. So there's that.
Don't remind me.
But you know what? He never had the last laugh because he's the one that thinks that Halo 4 is better than Halo 3 and Halo 2 and all that shit. So you know what, Lumberquack, you're fucking wrong, bro. We get the last laugh. Ha! Bitch. Shoutouts.
Big one here. Big shout out.
Yes. One would say a passionate shout out.
A very passionate shout out.
Yes, a delightful shout out.
Just pure delightfulness.
Yes.
This is such a wholesome message.
Yes, I wanted to say something with like a moose, but I don't think it would work out so well. But either way, congratulations to PD and Mariah on their engagement. Congratulations to you two. I guess moose can be included in there as well. But no, congratulations to you two. Super excited for you guys. And best of luck in the future. And this is me like reminiscing on my 11 years of bullshit. I'm just kidding.
Jeez.
No, enjoy it. Be there for each other, embrace each other, and listen to each other. Because it's things that I'm learning more every single day, right? Every single day brings a new challenge, but every single day brings something amazing. So I know you didn't ask for advice, but there's my advice. Shout out to everyone who joined in the 8s. Hope everyone had some fun over the week, playing some fucking 8s. Shout out to everyone who joined in the community playdate. I had fun. I hope everyone else had some fun too. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. That includes. Give me 1 second here. That includes Dialed with the 14-month resub, Haley with the 10-month resub, Tyler with the 6-month resub, Sin with the gifted sub, Loyal Wolf with the gifted sub, Vulcan, Pikachu, Tommy, Synox, Super Hot Fire, and Wonder Boy. Thank you guys for the follows. Zarn with the 40-month resub, Beth with the 57-month resub, Mancy. I fucking nailed it that time. Took me a second. I had to think about it for a hot second, but Mancy, thank you for the follow. Daddy with the bit, hashtag bit by bit. Just the OG with the follow, thank you. Danny with the 16-month resub. And Janko Boys and Nervash Bro, thank you for the follows. Greatly appreciated. And then, shout out to everyone who's a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. We'll have the Patreon stuff for January coming out very, very shortly, so stay tuned for that. These include Unbroken Soul, Hardy, Class, Blackout, Diode, Deep Pancakes, Ashley, Voodoo Man, Roster Monkey,
There you go.
Junior,
There you go.
Snaggle, Raider, Hater, Peanut Butt, One Swole, Danny Phantom, Riz, Zarn, High Tech, Redneck, Goalie Sniper, The Only Neep, Heavy Rainfall, and Related Dartboard. Thank you very much for the extra support over on the Patreon. Greatly appreciated as always. And with that, community creations, I just have the one Halo memes every day, red.com/r/Halo memes. Go check it out. And Will, that's all I fucking got. So if you would do me a solid and do the thing of plug in this thing that we call this show.
After?
Yes.
All right. Stick around. We are ending the show shortly after the plugs as always, but we're going to be rating Pure Delight. Go give him congrats on the announcement. And if you don't know, everything that comes into PD's stream goes into Passion United. All the subs, donations, there's a link. Everything helps out Passion United. Get amateur players to LANs during the year. So go check him out. But first,
there may be an announcement coming soon as well.
Oh yeah, he's got one cooking.
Yes.
Some plugs for you though. We have a Patreon, as Josh mentioned. We do a little extra content over there, audio show, video show, some other stuff. Go check it out. Patreon.com/HCS Pro Talk. As always, you can find us on your favorite podcast services if you want to just listen to the show and not watch our stupid faces talking to mics.
Pretty damn stupid. Not Will, but me.
Nah.
Yeah.
You can find us on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, and others like Josh's favorite.
Pocket Cast. Still not an ad.
Still not a damn ad. Leave us a review and let others know about the show. We don't do any like big promotion stuff other than we chat on Twitter and yeah, so we do try to read everything that comes in there.
Yep. DMs are also always open as well.
Yeah. Speaking of DMs, social media sites. We have a link tree that can get you anywhere you need to be. Discord, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and we even have some merch out there.
We do.
Go check it all out. Linktree/HCS Pro Talk or any exclamation point Discord, Instagram, whatever in chat. Go check it out.
Do it up.
And then if you go to hcsprotalk.com, that doesn't exist anymore. It'll take you to haloevolve.co.
Your home for Halo and a better website than what we would have done.
Yes, we partner with the fine folks over at Podcast Evolve. They host us on a section of their site and go check out their content while you're there as well. They have great shows such as Podcast Evolve, Mission Debrief, Book Club, Build With Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Gear Guide. Go check it all out.
Go check it out.
And Josh, that's all I got.
Hell yeah. I have a little thing there at the bottom for on the next episode.
It depending,
It
right?
really fully depends, but maybe next week we'll have our too early to tell preseason predictions. Depends if a couple key pieces of information come out. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 375 of HCS Pro Talk. We'll be back next week to talk about hopefully better things. Hopefully better fucking things. Stay good to one another. Stay true to one another. We'll fucking see you next week. We're going to go raid PD. Have a great night. We'll see you next time. But until then, bye-bye!